Hello and welcome to the September Virtual India Sourcing Show. I'm Meghla in Singapore and I'm joined by Margaret and Kevin. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. How are you, Meghla? Yeah.
So excited for today. So first of all, this month's VISS Virtual India Sourcing Show is sponsored by PPC Ninja, which is a one-of-a-kind PPC automation platform. And we also have Ritu Java from PPC Ninja with us today. Hi, Ritu.
Hi there,
Hi, Ritu.
Hello, Ritu.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Kevin.
How are you going?
Hi, good to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to have you with us, Ritu. So first of all, before we get into the show, I want to tell everybody that Ritu has an amazing mastermind. It's a free mastermind that runs for almost 6 weeks. We'll talk about it a bit later, but you can get more information at bit.ly/PPC mastermind. And we'll put the link over here real quick. Okay, where's the link? There it is. Yeah, here's the link. So definitely check this mastermind out. This is a free mastermind for 6 weeks that she runs, and she herself does these sessions, and they're absolutely awesome. Okay, so today we've got an amazing show for all of you. So first of all, Ritu's going to be talking about some strategies for PPC during Q4. And then we've got some amazing suppliers. We've got a really, really good organic fabrics company. And then we've also got an incense sticks company. And we also have Namaste Bharat, which is a website or a show, you can say, where you can actually buy Indian products off the website. So that's very cool as well. And then we are celebrating 6 months of VISS, and we are giving away so many prizes. We have got almost more than 30 prizes now that we're going to be giving away. So stick around until the end. We've got some prizes today, and then we've also got more prizes that we're giving out tomorrow. And the way it's going to work is, if you haven't already done so, you need to go and post a comment or a GIF in the Facebook group, in the India Sourcing Facebook group. Look for a post where you can post a comment and a GIF to be eligible to participate in the lucky draw. And we are going to be choosing winners for all of these prizes live. And I'm just going to show you quickly how it's going to be done. So we have all your names over here. Everybody who's already commented, and if you still do want to comment, you can go ahead and do that. We'll add your names over here, and then we're going to spin this wheel live, and then we're going to be choosing winners of the lucky draw to give away prizes. So it's going to be really fun. Definitely put in your name over there in the post. Okay, awesome. So let's get on with the show. And as always, if you have any questions, type them in the comments, and we will read them out to Ritu or the speakers over here. Let's see who's with us. Esty, hi Esty. Evelyn, hello. Vivek is here. I also want to remind you, if you're watching this feed from the Facebook group, then you need to go to this URL, streamyard.com/Facebook, and give StreamYard access to your Facebook profile so that we can see your name when you post a comment. Okay, we've got quite a few people. Let's get started. Jackie, Kayla, Trish, Ashit, Shirley. Awesome, cool. We've got a full house. Okay, so Kevin, over to you. Let's get started with the first session with Ritu.
Okay, excellent. Well, hello, Ritu, and welcome to our VISS show.
I'm so excited.
And it's great to have you. Great to have you with us this time around. Like this holiday season, Ritu, is going to be like no other that we've ever seen. I mean, Amazon will be tested to limits in terms of the logistics and fulfillment. But on the other hand, it's anticipated this is going to be the biggest holiday season ever. What are your thoughts on this?
Right. So it's really interesting. Yesterday, I had a call with our Amazon advertising representative in Europe, and he was showing us some really interesting stats of how business has grown online in so many of the markets there. And one of the stats that caught my eye was that in Italy and in Spain, the the growth in the user base for online shopping has grown up to 7 times, which is spectacular, considering that some of these countries in Europe are kind of averse to online shopping, and it took a long time for the user base to to warm up to the idea of pulling out their credit cards and giving that information to Amazon and becoming Prime members essentially. So now with with the lockdown and with COVID and everything, things have changed so much that first thing, that there is more online activity, there is more online shopping happening across the globe, but especially in certain markets where there was like a lower adoption of online, and now that adoption has increased quite a bit. So not only do you get like these elevated sales numbers coming from just being online, there's also going to be an additional burst because of the fact that the customer base, the user base of Amazon has increased so dramatically because of COVID. So so it's definitely going to be challenging. And I agree with what you said. It's going to be a challenge for Amazon as well, because they're going to be stretched to their limits in terms of just making sure that orders are fulfilled on time. There's likely going to be shipping delays, and that could create like some of the unpredictable slowness that we saw earlier this year in March and April, when Amazon was literally choked and unable to kind of fulfill fast enough. So we're going to have a lot of challenges, and I think sellers need to be aware of some of these things so that they're prepared with not only the the logistics side of things, but also really taking advantage, be in a position to take advantage of this amazing, unprecedented period in time that we're kind of all living through. And, being in the Amazon world, I think it is, it's something that, we're fortunate that we're not out of a job. We have this great online platform that we can leverage. So I think it's both scary and exciting at the same time.
Oh, for sure. And what are some of the things that sellers need to know and be prepared for to leverage Q4 2020, especially with their PPC?
Yeah, right. So I can definitely speak to the PPC side of things, and maybe touch a little bit on some of the other things that are important in order to make sure that your advertising actually works. So I think what I'd like to do is just kind of break down the holiday season and the Q4, which kind of has like all 4 important events, compressed into that Q4. You have Prime Day, you have Cyber Monday, Black Friday, and you have Christmas. So all 4 of them are going to be compressed in this in Q4. So there's a bunch of things that all of us can do in order to take advantage of these waves. Sort of like you will first have the Prime Day wave. I think the tentative date is I think it's October 13th, but yeah, I think there's going to be an official announcement about it soon. So yeah, that's going to be the first wave, and then we have the next 2 waves, and then the big one. So the way I like to think of it is, there's going to be like a pre-phase, like a before everything starts. There's a certain amount of prep work that all of us can do, and in order to take advantage of this great sales season that's going to come on us soon. And then during, there's some actions that all of us need to take like while it is happening, so that we can kind of not bleed our budgets and be smart about it, making sure that we have the right strategies in place in order to take advantage of it. And then finally, we have the post season, which is once everything is done and we're back into the normal season. How do you kind of keep the momentum going, even though it's going to be hard, and so on. So these were kind of the 3 phases in which I'd like to kind of divide up the approaches. So is it okay? I'll just go through them, one by one. Okay. All right. So the first thing I want to say is that in the pre-phase, which is like leading up to all these important sales events, I think it goes without saying you've got to make sure that your listings are fully optimized. And this is because we're going to get eyeballs, and there's going to be, comparisons made very quickly. So if everything is not appealing right away, then obviously there's chances that people will be stepping away from your funnel into another funnel. I like to look at all of Amazon as a bunch of funnels that either they're keyword funnels or listing funnels or ad funnels, and so many different types of funnels. So if your listings aren't fully optimized in the way they appear in your titles, in your descriptions, then there's someone else's ad or listing pretty close by, and people are going to switch very quickly. So making sure that your listings are optimized is number one. Then the second tip I have is that you can use a lot of tools that are already out there to do your keyword research on making sure that the best keywords are included in your titles and your bullet points, because that's what's going to bring you all the traffic. So if you haven't got a good choice of keywords, then obviously you're not going to be able to take advantage of those of the traffic that's coming through those. So brand analytics, I think, is a great tool for those of you who are brand registered. Brand analytics is free, and it gives you access to what is called the search frequency rank, and I think a lot of you would be familiar with that. But the smaller the number, the more popular the keyword. So you want to make sure that the smallest numbers, the keywords with the smallest search frequency rank, is kind of present prominently on your listing, or in the title or in the bullet points, in the exact phrase order, because that's important. If you are simply indexed, but you're not kind of placing your words in the same sequence, then obviously the chances of those kind of matches happening is lower. So just make use of all the tools that Amazon is already providing us and have the best keywords on your listing. Then the third tip is to make sure that your backend fields are super optimized. Some people just don't put in enough effort into making sure that the backend is equally optimized as the front end, because the backend also has a lot of information that actually shows up in different ways. Like Amazon is constantly testing different ways of showing your product. So for example, they might create virtual categories. Like these categories just spring up when you're just browsing. Sometimes you'll just see, shop by color, or shop by size, or shop by age, and that comes from your backend. So if your backend doesn't have that information, then you're going to miss out on the free or organic kind of advantages that that can get you visible. So your goal is to make sure that everything you're doing on your listing is making you more and more visible to take advantage of the traffic. Excuse me. Then the fourth tip I have for you is to make sure that you have a great flywheel going. And by flywheel, I mean that the keywords that you are including in your listing are also the ones that you're bidding on in PPC, because excuse me, because it kind of sets this flywheel in motion, and it makes sure that Amazon is getting enough evidence that the keywords that you're bidding on are actually present and there's relevancy established there. So you got to make sure that you do it both ways, strike it from both directions. And then the fifth tip is basically to take advantage of all different ad types. Like, don't be shy to include more ad types into the mix. Like, don't just go for auto and manual alone. There's so many other ad types that are available. Just try to reach for placements that are being underutilized, like video ads. That's really low hanging fruit at this time, because not too many people have ventured into video ads, but more and more of us are getting access to it. And I think by this time, almost everyone that is brand registered would have access to video ads. So at PPC Ninja, we have a masterclass. If you guys are interested to join, feel free to send us a message, and we'll be happy to kind of introduce you to that. So we have a masterclass just on video ads, and we kind of take you from start to finish in one session, and make sure that at the end of it, you have a video ad that you can run, and you're ready to go. So if you're interested, send us an email at support@ppcninja.com. and I'll direct you to the resources there. Then the sixth tip I have for you is to take advantage of sponsored display ads, because these are new types of ads that give you really good placements on your competitors' pages. So if you can visualize the list, the product detail page of any product, there is a spot right under the bullet points, and then there's a spot right under the buy box to the right. Now these two are accessible through sponsored display, and they're easy ways to kind of lure people away from your competitor's listing, and especially if you have a much more attractive listing, then people will hop into your funnel, right? So you want to make sure that you take advantage of that particular ad type, which is again underutilized at this point. So low hanging fruit for you guys. Go take advantage of it. The seventh tip I have for you is basically stay in stock. Like you've got to make sure that you keep sending in stock as soon as you're eligible to send more. And right now there's, as all of you know, there's so much restriction on how much stock you can inbound into Amazon. I think it's for new products, it's only up to 200 units. And for existing products, I think it's something like 3x the previous months or last 30 days sale. I might be wrong on that, but just make sure that you have enough stock. And as soon as you can send in more, do send in more, because you don't want to be running out of stock in FBA. And then, as I mentioned in the beginning, Amazon itself is going to be pretty, they're going to be almost stretched to their limits because of the logistics challenge that this Q4 is going to present. I would recommend having alternative, stock, inventory to be kind of easily available through merchant fulfilled options as well, taking advantage of like 3PLs or having your own warehouse that's already set up and ready to go before the spike starts, so that if for some reason Amazon does get clogged on sending out orders, fulfilling orders, and there are shipping delays, then they might kind of switch, give preference to merchant fulfilled to get the buy box like they did earlier this year. So, have that ready to go. You're not scrambling at the last minute. So that's the next tip I have for you. And then finally, I just want to say that in the days leading up to any of these events like Prime Day or Cyber Monday and Black Friday and Christmas, you will see people just shopping around. So be careful in how much you're shopping around, as in they won't purchase, they will just look around, they'll wait for the deals to happen. So there you will see a drop in conversions. Just be prepared for that and adjust your bids accordingly. There's a lot to say about this, but obviously I cannot crunch everything into this period, but just know that because conversion rates will drop for that period just leading up to, you just want to be mindful of that and use strategies that are in your favor. All right, so that's all the kind of prep that I would recommend you do now, starting now, because you still have a couple of weeks still until the Prime Day. And then once you are in one of those events, during, so let's talk about during. What do you do when these events are actually happening? So one of the tips that, of course, everyone gives, even Amazon does, it's in their interest, is basically don't limit yourself on your budgets, like increase them 2x, 3x, making sure that you have, you don't run out of budget and you basically take advantage of the waves. However, I want to add to that. I just want to make sure that you guys understand that there are certain products that this strategy is great for. But then there are certain other products that are not impulse buys, they're not giftables, they're not going to make any kind of, great gift for anyone. They're just maybe very, commodity kind of items. I don't know, toothpaste. I don't know. Maybe people stock up on toothpaste. I don't know. But your categories better. So if you know that your products are not likely to convert during holiday season, then you don't want to kind of spend too much on it. In fact, I use the strategy of actually cutting back on my bids and also budgets for those specific campaigns that I know are going to just run away with my budget and nothing is going to come out of it, because people are clicking around. They're just looking for good deals. And if your product doesn't fall in that category, then just avoid it. And then one more thing I want to say is that broad match keywords are probably the most expensive at this time, because there's going to be a ton of traffic. So you want to be sure that either you bid low, super low on your broad match keywords, or entirely turn them off if you know that this, certain products and certain campaigns are not well converting during such holiday events. So consider turning them off even during those days when the event is happening. All right, and so that's for during. And then what do you do after? Like once you're done with the first wave, there's going to be a few more days right after the event that there'll still be traffic. There'll still be people looking for stuff, hoping that the deals are still extended. Sometimes Amazon themselves extend those events, right? Could be 2 days, 3 days, I don't know. So you don't want to immediately kind of switch back your strategy after the event, but you let it linger on for a little bit just to capture the final kind of shoppers, the late shoppers maybe. And then you want to prepare for the next wave, because whoever kind of visited your listing is already kind of captured in Amazon's machinery of their database, right? So you can remarket to them. So that's the advantage of once you have lots of traffic, that some people are interested in your type of products, then you can take advantage of remarketing ads, which are basically sponsored display ads. And this will basically show your ad to people who've already visited your listing once in the past. So it's really great for the after events when people have stopped actually actively shopping. You can still reach them later on because you've already kind of pre-qualified them. So those are kind of some of the tips. I'm sorry, I'm trying to crunch a lot of information into like this small period of time, but hopefully this will help you guys really have a wonderful Q4 this time.
That's fantastic. Let's see if we have any questions from people. So guys, if you have any PPC questions, type them in the comments over here. So, okay, Ivan is asking, will this Q4 be very bad for the fulfillment of Amazon USA, since there seems to be have been a lot of product congestion, and now we need to find a 3PL to store products?
Exactly, Ivan. I think I agree. This is something that a lot of people in the industry are already talking about. So it's going to be tough, but I guess they're already anticipating it, and they're taking measures like already, like making sure that they're not accepting too much inbound inventory and limiting things where they can avoid it, so that it's kind of manageable for them. But who knows how it's going to turn out. I definitely feel that it's going to be congested, and it's kind of better to have these alternative measures ready to go if you need them to just turn the switch to FBM.
What happens when you're not brand registered? Pravina Prasad Deo is asking.
Brand registered people have access to more ad types, and if you're not brand registered, in terms of PPC, you'll just have a fewer number of ad types available to you. But you can still do a lot with whatever you have.
Right. Okay, so someone is asking, does Amazon remarketing reach to sites off of Amazon?
Yes, exactly. They do. So yeah, some of the remarketing ads will be shown off Amazon, and some of them will be shown on. So you just have to pick the right ones. If you look under sponsored display, there is going to be, depending on what kind of account you have, there might be 2 or 3 different options that you see. You could see audiences, you could see interests, you could see views, you could see purchases. So depending on what you see, Amazon provides a little help text right next to the ad type, which tells you where it's going to be shown. And I think just bear in mind that some of these ad types will be CPM based, which means that you will be charged per impression and not per click. So that's another thing to kind of just keep in mind when that happens.
Okay, awesome. So let's start wrapping up here. We have about 5 minutes. So Ritu, do you want to tell us more about PPC Ninja and also the mastermind?
Yeah, absolutely. So PPC Ninja, we started actually a year ago, and this we created PPC Ninja from the main flagship company, which is a 8-figure seller, and we created this for our own needs first, and then once we saw that this was so powerful, we started offering it to other sellers as well. So we've been in operation for almost a year and a little bit. And we're based in Seattle, Washington, United States. And so, what is PPC Ninja? PPC Ninja is a PPC automation tool that is available to sellers, agencies, and brands. And we offer this tool in 9 marketplaces, which is the upper end of what you get with most tools. We have dashboards that are very tuned and suited for people who are troubleshooters who want to know exactly what happened. And we offer lots and lots of bulk operations, skipping the need for CSV-based downloads from Amazon. We kind of make it easy for you to do things from within the UI without needing to go to CSVs at all. So it's really cool because every week you get bid recommendations, you get keyword discovery and keyword recommendations for new keywords that we're constantly exploring and discovering from your search terms. And so it's an automated system. It can save you a ton of time. I highly recommend it. The other thing I want to say is that for all of you who would like to join PPC Ninja, we offer the 6-week mastermind program, which Megla referred to in the beginning. So the 6-week mastermind program is a live in-person program. And I personally, engage with people on that program, giving an opportunity for people to interact. Like there are sellers that are talking through Zoom calls and sharing questions or learnings and things like that, highly interactive. We don't offer recordings, and the reason is because we want people to be in the room present. So we try to do this, almost. So we've done about 6 already, 6 masterminds with lots of great feedback. And so no matter when you sign up, we will have another one coming up soon. So don't worry about missing out on anything. And we provide the tool for free during the time that you're on the mastermind. So that's another added advantage. So definitely check it out. I think Megla's already provided the link there. So if you guys sign up, whenever it's time for the next one that fits your time zone, we'll let you know.
Great. And talking about tools, so Ritu is also sponsoring the grand prize in our lucky draw tomorrow. So that's going to be the last prize that we give away. And if you have less than 20 ASINs, then you will get access to PPC Ninja for 3 months, free access to PPC Ninja, and that will see you through Q4. So from October to December.
Great prize.
I know, great prize and good timing.
Yeah, excellent timing. Yeah.
Exactly. And of course, if you have more than 20 ASINs, then you get consultation from Ritu because you have special needs that, Ritu can, if you have special concerns, Ritu can answer those. Okay, awesome. So Ritu, you'll be back tomorrow at the end of the show. So you open the show and you're going to close the September show. Awesome. Okay, let me see. We have a question. Claire, what is she saying? I see monthly ad sales must be greater than 1,000 USD to join your mastermind. For a newbie, what does that mean? Yeah, do you want to clarify that, Ritu?
Yeah, so I've mentioned 1,000 just to basically eliminate someone who is completely new. Like if you're absolutely new to PPC, you might find yourself a little out of place because there's going to be people who are experienced with PPC, not exactly experts, but they've done a little bit of PPC. So I recommend, if you've got even a little bit going, definitely, sign up for it. Like if you've had the chance to create some ads and you've seen some results coming in, definitely feel free to sign up for it. Or you could just send me an email and we can just discuss your situation.
Right. And yeah, I think it's important to have some experience or understand the basics of PPC, because otherwise you're just going to feel very lost. Okay, so what is PPC? Does that stand for procrastination produces? Yes, you are right. You're
I love
absolutely
that.
right.
This is so smart. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So PPC stands
And
for,
Facebook user.
well, it stands for
Yeah.
procrastination produces coolness. Yes, exactly. No, just kidding. So it stands for pay per click, and it's a term that is used for advertising in general on Amazon. It's just a term that everyone uses, so we use it. It's PPC, and it's also in our name. So yeah, it's pay per click advertising, which is you basically only pay when someone clicks on your ads. So your ads can basically show. And only when someone clicks on it, you get charged for the click. Okay.
That sounds like my new goal.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Claire, if you have some basic experience with PPC, you can definitely reach out to Ritu and join the mastermind.
Yeah, Claire, don't be afraid to reach out. I mean, that's why Ritu's here to help.
Yeah, Ritu, should I show your email address? Are you okay for people to?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Ritu's email address, ritu@ppcninja.com, and feel free to reach out to her.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, Ritu, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for sponsoring Virtual India Sourcing Show.
Yeah.
And we will. And we will see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, awesome. Wow, that was cool. Hey, Kevin, Mark, didn't you notice the fancy background that we have today with all of these sparkles going on?
Yes, you do. It's like party
It's all
time.
sparkles. That's great, isn't it?
Animated. Yeah, celebration mood, huh?
I can't wait to show them all the wheel.
Yes, the wheel is so cool.
It's cool.
Okay, awesome. So let's get on with the show. And we have some amazing suppliers today. The first one, I think all three of us just fell in love with the company, right? As soon as we found out about her story and the products that they make. So truly amazing company. But before we go in, we just want to remind everyone that these suppliers that we feature on the show, we have vetted them, we've talked to them. They are legitimate suppliers, they're companies, they have factories, and they have export experience. But at the same time, you've got to make sure that you do your own due diligence when you work with these suppliers and make sure that you are comfortable working with these suppliers, that they are the right supplier for you before you place any orders or send them any money. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to invite Bharti. Hello, Bharti. Wait, Bharti, you're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Nila. Hi, Mark and Kevin.
How are you?
Hi, Bharti. So Bharti is from 5P. So Bharti, where are you based out of? Tell people, where are you from? Which city
So
in
we
India?
are based out of Erode from Tamil Nadu in India. Erode.
Okay, was it just me? Could you hear her clearly, Kevin and Mark, or is it just me?
Yeah, no, I could hear her.
Just.
Oh, okay, then it's me.
I heard Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, can you hear me, Meghla, now?
Yeah. It was a bit
Should I
choppy
take
at that
the-
time. Yes.
Should I take the headphones off and?
No. Keep the headphones. Keep the headphones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get started. So Bharti, why don't you start talking about your company, and I will share the slides that you had sent us.
Sure. So we run this company called 5P Sustainable Clothing and Textiles. This is a venture we started 8 years before in 2013. It was incorporated in 2013, and we are into, as the name suggests, we are into sustainable clothing and textiles manufacturing. So we live in this belt of textiles where, like, this region is known for textile production. So the reason behind why we started this venture, there's a story behind why we started this venture. So we started off only with handloom production. in a particular village near our town called the Chenimalai village, where the cluster was known for weaving traditional bed sheets. So this was where the founder, my father's father, was born, like my grandfather was born. So my grandfather came out of the village and started a construction infrastructure development company, and it grew to be a successful company, and it's a 60-year-old company. So as an offshoot of that, my father wanted to give back to the community in which his father was born. And that is why we started this venture. So that is when, in 2013, is when I finished my graduation and I came into business and I started looking after this venture. So we started off only with handlooms, and now we do production in handlooms, power looms, and auto looms. We provide end-to-end production, and we have adopted about 20 weavers, 20 artisans from that community, and they work with us full time. Apart from that, we have machines for doing the machine woven fabrics, and these three are the important goals that we are aiming at, the vision of the company we are aiming at, to provide design, technical, and marketing intervention to the artisans, grooming the next generation of weavers with a progressive mindset, providing consistent and adequate compensation to the weavers. So this is the core vision with which we started the company. And as the slide suggests, the range of fabrics that we deal with, these are some of our USP fabrics. Cotton. In cotton, we do both organic cotton and recycled cotton. We do linens, we do tencel, we do silk. In silk, we deal with eri silk, which is otherwise called non-violent silk or ahimsa silk. The ahimsa silk is silk extracted from the silkworm without killing it. So one can call it even vegan silk or peace silk, something like that. We do modal, and we do denims. We do eco denims. So this naturally dyed organic cotton denims. So these are some of our USP range of products. Apart from this, we do hemp and khadi also. And these are the range of products that we can make after we make the fabric. So as I told you, we do end-to-end production. So apparel manufacturing, home furnishing, manufacturing, and accessories. All these range of products we have done so far. And it's all done in our in-house stitching unit. And this is a glimpse of just a picture of our weaver studio, where it's the loom studio where the weavers come and work with us. So some of the features of the weaver studio is it's a green building. It's a green LEED certified building. We have used all green materials in the construction of the building. And the architectural plan is such that there's more natural air and light inside the studio. And it's a 6,400 square feet, very spacious loom studio. And we have planted about 1,000 trees around that unit. And a dedicated 12 acre is allotted for the project. And power generation, whatever we for handlooms, the power generation is minimal, and power loom or auto loom consumes more power. All the power that we use is solar generated, self-sufficiently. We wanted to create a self-sufficient ecosystem, and it's all solar generated. So. And this is a glimpse of how one can collaborate with us, how one can co-create with 5P to build a sustainable home or wardrobe. So the first step is to choose a fiber, select from our existing range. We have an existing range of, as I showed you in the previous slide, those are the fibers that we work with. One can blend and work with it, or you can give your own composition and construction details, and you can choose to do yarn dyeing or fabric dyeing. Either the yarn can be, the fiber can be dyed, or at the end the fabric can be dyed after weaving. So and the next process is to get a sample woven, printed or embroidered. So once the fabric is ready, we can get, once the yarn and everything is chosen, we can do a bitloom sampling. So before we go into bulk production, a small bitloom can be developed, which can be up to width of 14 inches. And one can see the fabric before it goes into bulk production. So sometimes when we go into bulk production, there are uncertainties that what if that is not what I wanted. So beforehand, one can go into doing a bitloom production, and whatever construction, composition, color is required, that can be specified, and we can develop a bitloom for you before we go into bulk production. And then once that is approved, okay, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is exactly the fabric that I was looking for. One is confident, then the designer or the brand can send us the spec sheet for sampling. So then the garment construction or the home furnishing product construction or the bag, whatever it is, that construction starts. So that spec sheet we expect from the client. So from country to country, it differs, like meaning the size chart, the cuts, the silhouettes, everything differs. So we expect a spec sheet. If at all you are new to the industry and you need some support in creating the spec sheets, we are there to support, but we don't have in-house designers to completely create that spec sheet for you. But we can help in creating that spec sheet by giving some templates, things like that. And once that is approved, then it goes into bulk production. So that is how the process is set.
Okay, Bharti, we have one question from Andrew. So he's asking, do you make yarn-dyed organic canvas textiles?
Yes, we do. We can do canvas. Yes.
You do canvas. Okay.
Up to, say,
Okay,
400 GSM, we are able to do fabrics. So canvas is, I believe, it's a very thick fabric. So we are able to do canvas fabrics. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So let's keep
these
going.
These are some of the features which differentiates 5P from a typical manufacturer. 5P adopts a philosophy that is nature-friendly and non-exploitative. 5P adopts the economic format that makes a business sustainable. What 5P stands for, one can ask what 5P stands for. It's protect, preserve, promote textile heritage for its prosperity and posterity. That is what we stand for. 5P's wealth creation follows a format that returns significant part of the value it generates back to the artisans via salary, dividend, and market capitalization. 5P will be a highly ESG, environmental, social, and governance compliant facility. So these are some of the differentiation that one can feel when working with 5P. So why one should choose 5P? We have given a little elaborate presentation on that. So it's all artisan made. One can choose to work with artisans. It's not all artisan made, but you can choose to make it artisan made. And customization is one of the key features of working with us. So one can, whatever your needs are, we work according to that. So customization is one of the key important features of working with 5P. And everything is environmentally compliant. Sustainable fabrics are used. Flexible MOQs. We are quite flexible with the MOQs, and our MOQ is basically 100 meters to start with, and we have a global outreach, and we are vertically integrated. And we have another important significant point is the technical expertise. So how customization is possible is because of the technical expertise inside the company. We have a strong R&D department, and whatever the client prefers to do, explore with, is possible with the technical expertise in-house. And
Okay, we have one more question from Andrew. So would you be interested in working with buyers in developing marketing products that highlight 5P MO? What's MO? Modus operandi? Andrew, what do you mean by MO? I guess he means modus operandi.
Okay.
But
So I didn't
okay,
get
let's
the
keep
question.
going while he.
Yeah. So we
It's not very
follow all
clear.
the.
So Andrew, can you clarify your question?
So we follow all the fair trade policies. So these are why you can choose to work with 5P. And so this gives another glimpse of the Weaver Studio, a panoramic view, and some of the social commitments and the environmental commitments that we have taken as a company. So this is the solar powered batteries, just for a image, and some of the technical interventions that we have done. And the commitment to sustainability, what are the key features is we are energy efficient, we are organic and environmental friendly materials we use, and we have very good working conditions, and the chemical management is very well taken care of. We use only God certified chemicals, and we use only ISO-free chemicals, and we also do natural dyeing as well. And we are animal friendly, and ethical sourcing and supply chain management is there, and pollution reduction, sustainable business model, and supporting traditional skills. These are some of our commitment to sustainability.
Right. So a couple of people asking about minimum order, and I think you mentioned 100 meters, right?
Yeah. When it comes to fabrics, it's 100 meters, and when it comes to making products, they can choose to use that 100 meters into 2 to 3 products.
Okay.
And this is the management team. And this is the iconic temple, which is a landmark to the community there. So we invite every one of you to visit us to see the facility and create your fabrics. So this is something what our clients have to say about us. One is from the UK, Muzungu Sisters, and the other one is from the US. And these are some of the milestones that we have crossed. We were invited by the Copenhagen Fashion Summit to as one of the innovative solution providers. We were featured on the prestigious magazine Selvage. We have signed an MOU with the Central Silk Board. We host a lot of students from collaborative studies. For collaborative studies, they come to India, and we collaborate with a lot of students from Australia and New Zealand. So in such sort of exposure we have gained in the last 8 years. And a common objective is a very known platform in this ethical, sustainable textile production space, and we were one of the top 40 leaders in the as a manufacturer, and we were awarded that. And these are some of the other certifications that we have, and this is our contact and where you can reach out to us.
Awesome. That is fantastic. So there are a couple of other, let's see if there have any questions. So guys, if you have any questions for Bharti, type them in the comments now. We'll keep going. And we also have some very cool videos to show you. So Brenda, sorry I have to leave. Hopefully I'll be able to watch the replay. Yes, Brenda, the replay will be available at this link itself. So Bharti, do you want to go through the catalog first, or should we show one of the videos?
Yeah, we can go for one of the videos.
Okay. And we will share these catalogs with everybody, but I think the video is pretty cool. So let's take a look at the video first. Okay, what's Andrew saying? This is the sort of story that would be good to communicate to customers to grow brand allegiance. That was the basis of my question around working together with 5P. Yes, so I think he clarified he meant mode of operation by MO. So
Okay.
yeah, would you be open to, sharing how you create the fabrics and everything so that buyers can themselves market that story to their customers?
Absolutely. So we have helped a lot of our clients create collaterals. Like they recruit teams, or we help them recruit because India is not known to them. We help them in recruiting teams where they can send people to take pictures, or we can take first-hand like pictures. But if they want it to be a very a well-presented video, like just like the ones that are going to come up, they can send their team, and we can help in creating those marketing collaterals. So we are happy to help the brands leverage on the story as much as possible.
Yeah, great presentation. Awesome story and point of
Mm.
difference. Yes, Monica, I totally agree. Right, Mark and Kevin, what do you guys think?
Yes, no, I think it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
absolutely. It's fantastic, and it's great that the family goes back to her grandfather being the founder, who was a villager himself and has elevated himself, to have to put back into the community where he started from. It's an awesome story, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
And I think it'd be a great brand story.
yeah, and
Really, I
you've
mean, for
got
somebody to start off.
And now you've got Cherie as the next generation, or even a woman that's taken the company even more forward with more
Thank you,
technology, and
guys.
it's
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Yeah, you're
I
welcome.
love this.
No
Do you have
problem.
standard fabrics that we can order?
Yeah. So when I was explaining the process, we are able to send a swatch set. We charge a nominal amount of, say, USD $75, with which we send a set of swatches which contains about 100 to 120 swatches. So that acts as a base inspiration to the clients to start with. So and also those are some of our standard products. So they can if they can check with us if we have that in stock, but we don't have a scientific system of replenishing that stock again and again. But if we have that in stock, we are ready to give it in even as 5 meters, 10 meters for initial sampling and things like that.
Right. So Tricia is saying this is something that I personally value and would thoroughly support. Yes, awesome, Tricia. I think we have another city that we now need to visit after India sourcing trip. Yeah. Okay, so Andrew's
Yeah.
asking, do you make flat weave yarn dyed cotton rugs? I'm interested in recycled and or organic. Do you do
Uh,
rugs as well? No, right.
Rugs is not something that we are equipped to do, but up to 400 to 450 GSM, we are able to do fabrics. So maybe if we can have a talk with Andrews to see what exactly he means by the rug, we can
Yeah.
understand. But the typical traditional rugs, we don't do.
Okay. Andrew, I'm going to share their email address in a few minutes here, so just hang on. Okay, let's take a look at this video. I'm going to make this full screen and then play the video. This is very cool.
The sun feels warm on the face of the first day of spring. It's the northern hemisphere. I'm nothing more than a piece of cotton, but let me tell you why I'm here. 6 months ago I was but a seed to be sowed by my kin. Deepak threw me into the South Indian winds. I grew big and plump. Priya picked me gently up. I was then stuffed in a sack, carried on someone's back, and placed into the back of a truck, where I sat. Then I began to spin, stretched and twirled until I was thin. I then took a long hot bath, watching my brothers in purple vats. Kishori just smiles at that. Interlocked for life, Gita span us around and around until we were wound tight. We were then placed into a little boat and thrown back and forth on a thread sea. Gopal Krishna did this all so carefully. I then felt safe. My brothers came face to face, and I attached to them at the waist. I became woven in lengths. I had strengths until Vijay cut me. sewed me and hemmed me into something beautiful. I was then put in a box and thrown on a plane to flow over the land from where my designer came. Sita Bell is her name. I landed into the arms of my new mother, Neela. I like her. She cares about my past. We just met, but I have a feeling this is the kind of friendship that will always last.
That is awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. I've just gone all warm and fuzzy. That's great. That's lovely.
That is great, right? Okay, let's just quickly see another video, Shri, because we're running out of time. And I want to make sure people see the videos because they're just so awesome. And guys, if you have any questions, type them in here while I start sharing this video. Okay.
Right.
That was such a cool video, wasn't it? I really love how you're, highlighting the people behind the product and, who's exactly making this product. That's just so fascinating.
So the second video was created by one of our clients, Vino Supraja. So she sent her crew and it was created. The first video is our proprietary rights, which we created for our own promotions.
Okay.
Very clever. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I could also think of something where maybe a seller creates a brand around this and they maybe include photos of people who've actually made the garments in the package itself, right, Mark? What do you think?
Oh, yes. Look, you could even do that in your A+ content on Amazon. Like you could have the brand story and you could have all that as part of that. I mean, it'd be fantastic for people to look at a product. I think it's going to sell it so much easier because there's something that people are, feeling that they're connected with, not just, a piece of fabric that you've, picked up from you don't know where.
I think Andrew can see that already.
Yeah.
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 Fantastic.
Okay. Are your clothes more durable being handcrafted? What are the benefits? Yeah.
The handloom products, they are handcrafted, but they are more durable than the machine made ones because it's woven in less tension. But handlooms is not the only thing that we offer. We offer like 100 meters is our MOQ, but we can do up to say 5,000 meters and up to 100 products, from 100 products to 5,000 products. So these are, and the handcrafted products are much durable.
Okay, so you can do both machine loom and hand loom. And what's the benefit of hand loom specifically, in terms of the types of fabrics that can be woven, or what are the specific benefits?
There are some designs which can be woven only on hand looms. So that is one of the benefit of working with hand looms. Some design interventions can happen only on hand looms. And in hand looms, another feature is that, as I told you just now, it's woven with less tension. When it's in the power loom, the sound itself, you can hear it chatak, 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 like that. But in the hand loom, it's more rhythmic. And so that slow tension gives the fabric more durability than when it's woven on power loom. And for a country like India, which is human capital dependent, it's important that we support those traditional textiles also. Definitely handloom cannot supply to the entire needs of the world, but there can be one garment in your wardrobe which can be hand woven if there are 10 garments there in the wardrobe.
Right. So Andrew is asking, how do you go about non-disclosure agreements?
Yeah, we sign non-disclosure agreements with brands that we work. So only brands which approve us to use their products for our marketing we use. Otherwise, it's non-disclosed. We work with many brands, but whomever is interested in, whomever is okay with us using their products for our marketing purpose only, we use it.
Right. Beautiful presentation all around, very engaging. Okay, thanks. Okay, awesome. So let me display Bharti's email address over here, or 5P. So it's hello@5p.in, and check out their website as well. Really cool. There's a lot more information there. And there are more catalogs that we're going to be uploading into the Google Drive. So there's some fabric catalogs, and there's also a product catalog. So take a look at those two catalogs as well later. We don't have time to show them over here today. All right, Bharti, thank you so much for joining us. What a beautiful company, beautiful products, and we really hope we can visit you someday.
Thank you so much, Megla, for this opportunity. Thank you, Kevin and Mark.
Sri, good luck with the baby.
Thank you so much.
How long have you got? How long have you got? Not very long.
I'm due on November 25, so I have exactly 2 months from today.
That's getting
Oh
close.
wow, that's very close to my birthday.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, and guys, Bharti is in the group as well. So if you have any questions, you can also reach out to her in the Facebook group. All right, cool. Thanks a lot, Bharti. You take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye.
Wow, that was such a great company. And such a sweet.
Yeah, lovely people too.
Yeah, absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and so let's move on to the next company. And yeah, so we've got Raghavendra from Vivasan International. This company is also very, they focus a lot on sustainability and fair trade, etc. They have great value. So I'm just trying to check if Raghavendra is there. Raghav, are you here? Oh, there. Okay, you turned on your video. Okay, hello and welcome, Raghav. How are you?
Hello.
Raghav, how are you? Hello.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Good to have you.
Thank you so much.
Can we not hear him? The sounds
Can you hear me?
very low.
Very, very quiet.
Oh, okay.
You're on mute, Megla.
I'm not on mute.
No, you have to come a bit closer, Raghav, and then I think,
All right.
yeah, it's a bit low. The volume is a bit low.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
That's better.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Margaret, go ahead. I'm going to open up the presentation.
Okay. Raghav, now we'd like you to tell us a little bit about your company. It looks so exciting with all your scratching noise. You right, Megla?
I think there's feedback from Raghav's microphone because Raghav, you don't have a headphone, right?
Yeah, there's some problem with my Windows.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. So what we'll do is when you're you can mute yourself when we are talking, and we'll mute ourselves when you are talking. So it'll be cool. Okay, I think you can start talking about your company, and we'll open up the presentation that you had sent over.
My name is Raghav. I'm a partner at Vivasan International, and I head the export division. So we are a manufacturer of incense sticks, aroma oils, essential oils, reed diffusers, fragrance sachets, and we are planning to we're launching the candles pretty soon. So hopefully in a month or two, we should have the candles up and running, the manufacturing up and running. And so we are a third generation firm. So we've been in the incense industry since the 1940s. And yeah, so since then, we've been in this industry, and we have a lot of experience in the raw material division. So basically, we use a lot of raw materials which are sourced from places which are known for strength, purity, and we use those ingredients in the manufacturing of our products. We export to a lot of countries like USA, UK, many of the European countries, Middle East, Africa. Our vision is to be the world's largest manufacturer of aroma products. Here are some of our values, which you can see on the screen, which I will be explaining in the next slides. Our brand is Garden Fresh. So we launched our brand Garden Fresh about 20 years ago, and we export to many countries under this brand. We also do private labeling for a lot of companies around the world. So you'll find a lot of our products on Amazon and in a lot of countries. You can see them online. So we use a lot of natural ingredients in the manufacturing of our products. As I told you, these are known for strength, purity, and performance. As much as possible, we use the natural ingredients, and wherever synthetics are required, only then we use synthetics. Otherwise, we try to use natural ingredients as much as possible. And based on the requirements of the clients, if it's 100% natural, the client requires 100% natural ingredients, we can do that as well. We have a handcrafted policy. Basically, most of our products are done by hand. As you can see in the image, our staff is rolling masala incense. There are different types of incense. I'll explain to you in the next slides. So she's hand rolling masala incense. We use traditional recipes in the manufacturing of our products, which are handed down many generations. We always try to minimize our impact on the environment. We use sustainably sourced ingredients, and our packaging is minimal, biodegradable, and recyclable. Cruelty-free. We do not test our products on animals. Our products are vegetarian, and we work with our employees. We pay them fair wages, and we give them yearly bonuses and all the perks and the holidays and everything. Fair trade, we have a strong commitment to fair trade. We carefully select our vendors who supply our packaging and raw materials. We make sure that the employees are treated fairly and they get paid fair wages. Moving on, our scents. We have a wide range of scents ranging from citrus, floral, woody, fruity, fresh, spicy. Our perfumes undergo rigorous quality checks from our experienced production team, and we maintain consistency in every batch. Next slide, please. Here are some of our images of our stalls at the Delhi Fair. I'm not sure if any of you have visited the Delhi Fair. So we have been participating for many years now. Here, if you move on to the next slide. So we have worked in the Delhi Fair, and yeah. So this is our product range. We manufacture incense sticks. You might know incense sticks. Dupe sticks is a type of incense sticks, but without the bamboo. Incense cones, as the name suggests, it is in the shape of cones. Incense is in the shape of cones, and there is no bamboo in the product. We also do perfume oils, essential oils, and roll-ons. I'll be showing the product images for better clarity. We also do reed diffusers, fragrance sachets, and candles, which are launching soon. Incense sticks. So basically, there are three types of incense sticks. The first one is masala incense sticks. In this, let me show you a picture if you can see this. Yeah. So this is made using a lot of natural ingredients. There are about 30 to 40 ingredients that we use. And depending on the requirement of the client, we can use 100% essential oils, or we can use synthetic fragrances as well. The next variety is charcoal incense, which is the black color incense that you can see on the screen here. Basically, it's made with...
Oh, wait, Raghav, they can't see your video yet. So if you want to show, let me just... yeah, you can show it now. Okay.
Yeah, this is the charcoal incense. So basically, the charcoal and wood powders, and these are dipped in fragrances. And the next is the charcoal-free incense. This does not have any charcoal in it. So some of us request charcoal-free incense, so we can manufacture charcoal-free incense as well. And it comes in a wide range of packaging. For example, if you see, we have a hexagon packaging here, and we have a square packaging. We can also have it in like cube packaging. And the packaging we can customize in any shape and type, with a lot of effects, matte lamination, spot lamination, all the modern printing techniques, so we can employ in the manufacturing of our incense products. So moving on is dupe sticks. As I mentioned to you, dupe sticks is incense sticks without the bamboo. As you can see in the photo, there's no bamboo attached to the incense. So a lot of customers want bamboo-less incense. So we do manufacture bamboo-less incense. Just a note on bamboo. Bamboo is a plant. It is not a tree. So it is one of the world's fastest growing plants, and it is a very sustainable product. You might have seen bamboo being used in the manufacture of toothbrushes, a lot of home equipment. So bamboo is a very sustainable product, and it is sourced sustainably in the remote forests in Northeast India. So we use a lot of sustainable ingredients, as I mentioned to you. The next product is incense cones. As you can see in the photo, the incense it is incense in the shape of cones. Basically, you just have to light it, place it on a holder, and then it burns for about 30 minutes. The next product is aroma oils. So we have a wide range of aroma oils. So we can do aroma oils, which is like chemical-based aroma oils, or we can make perfume oils. We use a lot of blends with our own in-house compositions, and we can make perfume oils. We can also make essential oils. This is one example of aroma oil. So we can also put essential oils as well. So these are 100% natural. Directly, there are a lot of production techniques by which you can extract. For example, let's say lemongrass. Lemongrass is extracted through a lot of techniques, and 100% it is natural. There are no synthetics involved in the when we take the essential oils. And there are also roll-ons which you can apply on your skin. The next product is reed diffusers. Basically, you can use the aroma oils, put it in a container like this, like a ceramic bottle, and add the liquid inside the bottle, and you can place the reed sticks inside and leave it. So basically, there is no smoke involved. So all you get is continuous diffusion of the aroma, and depending on the volume, let's say if it's 50 ml or 100 ml, it lasts anywhere between 2 to 3 months. The next product is candles. We are planning to launch
We have one question from Susan. So, are the essential oils and aroma oils free of all chemicals?
The essential oils are free from chemicals. The perfume oils are not. The perfume oils or the aroma oils, they're not. But if you choose essential oils, they're free from chemicals. They're 100% derived naturally, and there are no additives or any solvents used in the extraction of the aroma. The next product is fragrance sachets. So basically, we put aroma ingredients inside the sachets, and then you can hang it in, let's say, your bathroom or your cupboard, and you get the smell diffuses for a period of 2 to 3 months, and then you can replace it after the smell is gone. And we can do this in a wide variety of shapes and sizes, and based on your requirement for the time period for which you would want the aroma. So we can customize it as per your requirements and as per the branding. And candles. So we are planning to launch gel candles, scented candles, soy wax candles, soy butter candles, and customized candles as well. So this is in the pipeline. So in the next month, we should have these products. And you can contact us in this page. The contact information is right here.
No, that sounds really interesting. Really, really nice. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of people because we've had a lot of interest in people with wanting candles and incense and all those types of things. So I think there'll be a lot of people contacting you very quickly. So if we've got any more questions, or I've got a few questions.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, there are a couple of questions. Then Mark, you can go ahead. So does that include the sachets as well, or are they like the aroma oils as far as chemicals? I think she's asking about chemicals in sachets. Are they chemicals in sachets, or are they all natural ingredients?
Any product, we can make it 100% natural if you like, or we can do chemical based depending on your requirements. So if you want 100% natural, we can do 100% natural, or we can do chemical based if you require. And these are approved by a federation called IFRA. So we don't use any chemicals that are banned by the international perfume standards. So these are perfumes that you find in your, let's say, your deodorants. You know, these are not 100% natural. These are synthetic based perfumes. So we ensure that all the chemicals that we use are approved by the IFRA association, and only then it goes into production. So these are not harmful. And if you use 100% essential oils, which we can manufacture in any product, sachets, incense, aroma oils, essential oils. So these are 100% natural, and so these are anyways good for health, and they don't carry a lot of side effects.
Okay, so Lois is asking, will the candles be made with essential oils?
Yeah, we can make candles with essential oils as well, depending on your requirements.
Right. Yeah, look, I'm just thinking, what's your MOQ? How do you work? Like if somebody wanted to do maybe a brand and have a range of, say, some reed diffusers, some sachets, some candles, and have maybe 5 or 6 products in a brand, what sort of MOQ would you have? Do they have to have 500 of each, 1,000 of each, or can they have a dollar value and place an order that way and with smaller quantities? How do you work?
It actually depends on the contents and the size of the packaging, though. Depending on the size and the specifications, the MOQs vary. But let's say about 500 pieces, we should be able to do it per product. 500 pieces per product would be feasible. Yeah.
Okay. And they can customise everything, like the packaging, the styles of, say, the candle holders, or have you got set like candle holders and reed diffuser bottles?
We can customize everything. We have in-house designers, and right from the paper, the finishing that you'd like on the boxes or the packet or the packets, we can customize everything in terms of branding, designs, the print material, the final effect that you'd like on the boxes. All of that can be customized.
Okay, that's fantastic. Look, I think this is, with such good sort of company values that you've got, and that you're so eco-friendly and everything else, that it would make a great brand story. And once again, the history of the company, and it's not just like going to somebody and getting something made very quickly. It's a history, it's a whole story in this product. So I think that a lot of people, would look at this and, maybe make a brand out of it. It's a great opportunity for a lot of people that are just starting out, I think, to move into a market and test a few different products at the same time, because it's going to give you a great cross-selling, because if somebody buys the reed diffusers, they'll probably want the same scent in their wardrobe or wherever. So I think it's a great way of, sort of getting them to increase their sales by cross-selling as well. And I think that's, something with that and the brand story, with their product. What a great product, I think. It's what we've been waiting for.
Absolutely. And where do you source the bottles from? Because I've heard that, some people say that they source maybe the bottles from China because they are cheaper, and then, they ship the bottles from China to India to do the bottling there. So how do the bottles work for your products? I mean, yeah.
We have a vendor in North India. So these are locally sourced. This is like a manufacturing company. So we source in India. Yeah. So the different types of packaging, like 10 ml, 15 ml, 30 ml, 50, 100. So depending on the requirements of our buyers, so we source locally.
Okay, that's great. So all the packaging is available in India, where if it's, regardless of whether it's bottles or sachets, or everything is available. Okay, that's great. So let's see if there are any questions. Okay, have you exported to USA? And if so, is there any certification required for these products? Yeah, that's a good question.
We have exported to the USA, and we have all the documentation that is required. There is a material safety data sheet that we provide with every shipment. So we have all the documentation that is required for exporting to the US. So this does not come under any dangerous goods category. So this is a non-dangerous good product. So this product has no problems in terms of like custom clearance or anything. We so far haven't faced any issues in any country so far.
With your Garden Fresh brand, are people able to purchase it under that brand and sell that on, say, if somebody just decided they wanted to test the market and sell it under your brand? Is that possible, or do they need to customize and have their own brand?
It's possible. We have around 300 SKUs under Garden Fresh brand. So yeah, they can purchase a product, try out the market, and then if it works out for them, then we can customize the designing, the packaging for the client.
Yeah, would that work out more economical than like a very smaller MOQ?
And printing material is in stock, then we have no problems supplying any quantity that the client requires. So they won't MOQ requirements if it is our product, if it is our brand, Garden Fresh.
Okay, no, that's great. Yeah, it's another good opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see if there are any more questions. Sorry, Raghav, I'm muting you when you're not talking. There is feedback. Okay, let's see. Oh, look who's here. Mark Riggle. Mark, we missed you. Where have you been? You missed half the show.
You've been out on the town. It must be late over there.
Yeah, it must be late over there. You missed a great company, Mark. Well, anyways, Vivasan is a great company too. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Riggle.
Here at 12:30, but had not started. We had started, Pam. We started on time, and we're on time.
We're actually on time for a change. We're doing well.
We're doing well. Yes. Let me see if there are any more questions, because I know that people in our group have been asking about, especially essential oils. There are quite a few people who are already sourcing oils from India. So, what other countries do you export to, Raghav?
Morocco, a lot of the European countries, UK, we are quite strong in Europe, USA, Australia, and yeah, we'll be exporting to a few of the African countries in the near future.
With customizing, if somebody said to you, I want to make my own scent, like, and mix 2 or 3 things together, do you do that, or do you only use what your actual like chemist mixed up?
We can make any fragrance that is required by the client. So we have a very talented perfume team here. So it might take, if you require customized scents, it might take about 10 to 15 days to develop the fragrance. Test all the parameters in terms of the diffusion, how long the perfume lasts, and all of that. So after those tests are done, so we'll be able to supply those perfumes. So if it's any perfume that we already have in our product, that we already currently do, it shouldn't take long. But if it's a new fragrance, so there is a development time of about 2 weeks, and then we should be able to customize any fragrance.
Okay. So what's your lead time for products?
Is about 25 days. Okay. If it's a customized product and an existing fragrance. If it's a new fragrance, then 30 to 35 days.
Okay, yeah, that's quite quick. That would, help a lot of people, even still get something in for Christmas. If they took some of your brand and air shipped it across, there's still time for people to get some of these products as a test for Christmas, it would be a good opportunity. Just another question: do you do candle making sets? I've had a few people asking me about candle making sets.
Yeah, we can manufacture those customized candles. We can manufacture those.
Oh, great.
But these are the sets that you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
the
these are
actual
candle making sets.
candle making
So
set.
what is included in the set, Mark?
Oh, well, it's sort of, you buy the wax and you can make your own setup, and it's like comes in a tin with all the little tools you need to do it.
Yeah,
So
that
do
can
you
be
do
done. We've already had inquiries about this in the past. So yeah, that's in the pipeline as well.
Oh, good. Yeah, because we've had a few people asking about that as well. So we get a lot of inquiries, and then I just registered. I thought, oh, gee, you might be able to do those. So that's great. So we found someone for that as well. Good.
Yeah, we make incense holders as well. Yeah, we have a wide range. We have a huge catalog. I'll be able to share those details once I have those emails.
what materials do the incense holders come in?
Ceramic, wood, metal. These are the three primary ingredients for making it.
Could you create a set with one of each product?
Product, I think.
I guess what she means is like different scents, maybe together make a set of.
Yeah, we can
Or
do
a
that.
gift box maybe.
The holders. I think she's talking about holders, maybe.
Oh, see, I thought she might have been talking about like a reed set and a candle holder and like a gift pack, maybe of, the sachet and a candle holder or like. Do you do gift packs of those, or do you just do them individually?
Yeah, we have gift packs as well. We have gift packs in incense and candles. Yeah, we can combine all of them and make a gift package.
Yeah.
So Raj is saying, I think Mark is talking about a DIY set. Yeah.
DIY set. In terms of candles, I think it's feasible, but in terms of incense, I'm not sure because there is a long waiting period. Once you get the fragrances, you have to wait for a couple of days. I think incense, for incense, it might not work. Essential oils, I don't know how a DIY probably work, but
Probably
candles
not.
definitely.
Yeah.
For the candles, yeah.
Right.
Yes, Christine's saying what I said, so a gift pack or something. So that's that's what she was asking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a gift pack of a few different products, which would be a really nice gift as well.
Yeah. Okay. What about price range for the diffusers and sachets?
For the sachets, it starts. Depending on the quantities, if the quantities are good enough, it starts with maybe around 50 cents a piece, and goes up till, depending on the requirement, maybe up to $2. If the packaging is big and if you want the ingredients to be more, basically it starts around 50 cents a piece. And diffusers, I'll have to see the type of material you require: ceramic, metal, glass. So based on the requirements, I'll be able to give a better price.
Right. So do you also make candle wax to roll to make candles?
Candle wax sheets. I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Do you know what that is, Margaret?
Not really. I'm assuming it must be just some strips that you roll, or like strips of candle wax. Like I'm assuming between two pieces of paper, and then you take it off and roll it and make your own candles. Is what I'm thinking.
Obviously, Simone must make or sort of know about the business of making candles.
Yeah. Yeah. Simone, can you clarify what exactly this is? As I haven't heard of candle wax sheets to make candles. But that sounds interesting. Yeah. Okay. What incense fragrances do you do? So we discussed this previously, and there are quite a few different fragrances. But what fragrances are popular in the US, Raghav?
Yeah, some of the most popular fragrances are Palo Santo, which is a wood. We have white sage. We have a lot of floral fragrances: lavender, lily, rose, frangipani. There's woody fragrances, spicy fragrances. We have fruity fragrances, mango, strawberries. apples. Any fragrance that you want, we can manufacture. So that's not an issue. So we have a wide range. We have about 150 fragrances in our portfolio as of now. But anything that is required apart from these, we can do those as well.
Okay, so how does the sachet work? If it is made of paper, how does the fragrance travel out of the paper? So there's a special kind of paper or bag. Do you want to show some of them if you have them?
So basically, this is a fragrance sachet. So this comes in a plastic packaging. So that seals the fragrance inside. So once you open it, the fragrance diffuses through the paper. You just hang it somewhere, and then the fragrance diffuses through the paper. So we put our ingredients inside this seal, and then the fragrance diffuses out of it.
Okay, so Simone is saying in Europe they use candle wax sheets and roll up the wick inside. The sheets have the pattern of the beehive pattern. Ooh, that's interesting. I think Raghav, that's a new product idea for you.
Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take a look. If this is possible, then we can definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raghav, put that one in the pipeline.
Yeah, you've got quite a few in the pipeline, Raghav, right? Awesome. So guys, any more questions for Raghav before we start signing off here and move on to the next speaker? Okay, looks like no more questions. Okay, so here is Raghav's email address if you want to reach out to him, get more information about the product. Really cool products, very giftable. And maybe not, you don't have enough time to do it for Q4, for this Q4, but maybe, Valentine's Day. You could develop something for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A rose fragrance.
Exactly. Awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Raghav, for joining us today and showing all of your products. I'm sure you'll get quite a few people reaching out to you. You have amazing products, and what beautiful values you have for your company as well. So thank you so much for sharing those with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raghav.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, awesome. That was beautiful. Let me just remove this.
They're lovely products, aren't they?
Yeah, lovely products. And I like how all of them are made from natural materials and,
Yeah.
But they're a real those products are a real everyday sort of product now, wherever you go, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
well, most homes you have that sort of thing around. So, yeah.
And even the candles, people wanting to do the candles in the, the metal sort of container thing. What you were looking at one time.
Oh, yeah, just like little, one of these. One of these.
That's it, Mark.
I've got one here.
There you go.
Awesome. Okay, so we are going to move on to the next company over here. And before I do that, I want to remind everyone that we are going to be doing a lucky draw at the end of the show. So stick around, 30 more minutes. We've got tons of prizes to give away. And if you haven't done so already, you've got to go and comment with a GIF or an emoji on a post in the India Sourcing Facebook group. So post over there, and your name will be included in the list for the lucky draw. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Yeah, go ahead, Kevin.
I was just going to say, have we got some guests coming in?
Yes, we have got lots of guests coming in today and
we've got some
tomorrow.
special guests.
Yes. So everybody who's going to be giving away prizes, they're going to be here on the show, and I see some of them have already joined. I see Verity here backstage already.
Awesome.
And I think one of the real cool gifts today is we're giving away 5 backpacks, India Sourcing Trip backpacks that are made from cotton canvas, and they're so beautiful. And all India Sourcing Trip attendees got one of those last year when they were on the trip. And the supplier who made those backpacks, Creations of India, he was able to find the fabric, and he was able to quickly produce 5 of those for us in less than 3 days. So
these are fresh quality bags. They're so well made and so strong. They're just fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let me invite our next guest. Hello, Purnima.
Hey, hi. I have been
Hi.
listening to.
Hello,
Good morning.
How
Purnima.
are you?
Hi,
Hi.
Margaret. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Megla. Very interesting. I must say that your discussion is so homely. You know, the atmosphere is not like digital. It's like you guys are like sitting in a very cool area and just great concept and very
Purnima,
innovative.
If I look outside, it's cold and it's raining.
I had to turn my light on. It got so dark I couldn't see.
Okay, great. I mean, you guys are sitting on different continents, and Megla, of course, I'm with Megla here in Singapore.
Ah,
Yes, absolutely.
nice and
Purnima,
warm.
Purnima runs an events company over here in Singapore called D Ideas, and I think we met a couple of years ago somewhere. And recently, Purnima has come up with this awesome idea of running an expo that's called Namaste Bharat.world, and where she's bringing a lot of various Indian artisans and suppliers, and it's a very cool concept. So I'm going to let her talk about all of it. So Purnima, I've also got your slides. Let me share your slides, and then you just take it away. Tell people about the whole website and the concept, and then we'll see if we have any questions. Okay, so
Yeah,
over to you,
sure.
Purnima.
Yeah. So, guys, Namaste Bharat is one of the biggest platform, which is an online platform. I mean, you can see it all over here. It's an online exhibition for 10 days. At the moment, it is planned only for 10 days, which is the biggest global exhibition made in India products. The idea was conceived in the month of May when, due to pandemic, we couldn't do our on-ground physical exhibitions, which we have been doing over the last 10 years in Singapore. But this came up with a very good opportunity, because now it's not just physical events where the sellers are coming from India to Singapore only. We could roll out a digital exhibition where the sellers are all from India, but the products are showcased internationally everywhere, and the buyers are from all over the world. It took us 3 to 4 months to get ready with the digital platform, and very glad to say that our event is from, I think, Megla. Hello?
Yeah.
I think that's the wrong file probably I've sent you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So the dates are,
It's
you
the
changed the
morning
dates.
slide. Yeah. Yeah, the morning slide. Is this the morning one which I sent you?
I think so. Yeah, I took it from the
Yeah.
email just now.
No, the
But is this,
latest one. Maybe you can just remove, yeah.
but is
Because
this
the
the correct? The rest of the slides are correct?
rest of the slides are correct. Yeah, the dates are 29th of, yeah, so you don't show the slide, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's move on to the next one.
The
So dates are
dates are
29. Mhm.
29th of October to 7th of November. Yeah, that's the exhibition dates. And people can register by going to the website namastebharat.world. As of now, we have, Megla, around 400 exhibitors. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, I
Yes,
can hear you.
yes, you're good. Yes, you're good. Keep going.
Megla, we have around 400 exhibitors who have registered from all over India. They are small and medium-sized entrepreneurs, urban, rural, home entrepreneurs, as well as, all the artisans from different parts of India. We've got a very tremendous, overwhelming response. I mean, we're quite excited. And when I listen to your virtual India sourcing show, Facebook Live every time, I'm like quite excited, because I mean, this is what we all are trying to achieve, to showcase the beautiful traditional arts and crafts of, I mean, in India, it's awesome. I mean, you go to different states, they have got different beautiful products, which leaves a great legacy, to, I mean, just now, one of the gentlemen talking about candles and, I mean, such innovative products. So at Namaste Bharat, we want to showcase tradition meeting the new innovation. So these are the 5 pillars. Basically, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji announced vocal to local movement. and to promote all the made in India products so that, the industry becomes more stronger. So we are trying to encourage the homegrown products. There are beautiful products like organic soaps and other stuff happening. And I mean, you yourself have so many, rich artisans showcasing on your platform. So here is an opportunity for everybody to, gain their livelihoods despite of pandemic. We feel there is a lot of opportunities, to create trade and get buyers all around the world. So I would request, and I'm quite honored, Meghla, Kevin, and Margaret, that Virtual India Sourcing Show is one of our supporting partners for Namaste Bharat. So glad to be working together with you all. So do let us know, and please let Namaste Bharat be known to your exhibitors or your sellers also. We have around 28 categories right now. It's there on the website here, but there is a demand for new categories by few, government organizations in India. So we are trying to create a few more, like, Khadi and others are very interested. Different state government organizations have approached us and shown interest for Namaste Bharat. Please visit the website. Meghla is kind enough to write the website there, and you will know more information about it. We do have our regular webinars and other coaching sessions, because we see a biggest challenge is, the technologically savvy artisans and all, they stay in remote villages, remote cities where, the Wi-Fi and all the network issues are there. But everything is getting improved slowly. There are a lot of helping hands for them. We are also trying to sort out the logistic payment gateway issues on the platform and make it a seamless ride for them. So that's all from Namaste Bharat, and I would really see that we try and collaborate together so that whatever way we can help the artisans or MSMEs from India to showcase their product globally, that would be a great achievement for us. So Namaste Bharat is connecting the exhibitors or the sellers from India to different parts of the world. And of course, our outcome is to gain livelihood for all of them. And to see the products, please go to namastebharat.world. And one more thing I forgot to announce. We recently announced Ruma Devi. She's one of the very inspiring stories. Wonderful lady from Rajasthan. She's the face of New India. Basically, she has created her village into a sustainable example where 22,000 ladies are now doing handmade, weaving products, home furnishing products. And despite of being an 8th standard dropout, she's gone to the Harvard and UN to speak about, it's a case study on her village and about her. So Ruma Devi is appointed as the first ambassador of Namaste Bharat in the category of social entrepreneurship. We're also looking for new ambassadors, and we'll announce it soon. So I think, Meghla, that's it from my side. If there are any questions, do let me know.
Okay, that is awesome, Purnima. That sounds really good. So this is basically B2B2C, right? You were telling me previously, like, it's not only for consumers or end users to buy maybe a couple of pieces, but it's also for business users. So how does that work on the actual platform? Can you explain to us a little bit?
Yeah. See, if there are exhibitors who would like to see demos, or maybe if Virtual India Sourcing Show, maybe on next week or something, we can do a complete demo of the website where they come to know how it looks like, actual user interface. So it's both B2C and B2B, because initially when we thought about the plan, we wanted to make it B2B because, there are no flights now, and sending courier is becoming so expensive. Shipments are so expensive. So we were wondering whether B2C really makes sense. But then there was a huge demand, because within India, they felt that, the traders or the shopkeepers, they can't travel, or so it's better that, within the cities itself, there is so much distance. So we thought about integrating both the B2C and B2B together. And I think that's a great idea, because there is no such platform for B2B and B2C right now. So when your question is now, how does it work? So if it is B2B, we allow the exhibitors, it's more of connecting with the buyers internationally. They can take it offline, and they can call each other, they can fix up their price, they can show their showrooms and the products, like how you're showing or over the Zoom or over video conferencing, and do the matchmaking and do the trade. We have our own logistic partner and payment gateway, but it's not mandatory. They can do it on their own. But when it comes to B2C, of course, there is a shopping cart model where people can just click the products from different sellers and they do the buying and selling on the platform itself. So it's both integrated. You don't have to go to two different websites.
That would be good too, I think, for people wanting to look at samples. I mean, it's a way of seeing a few products and getting a few samples. What sort of charges do you have is it like per product, depending on the product, and then shipping? Is it sort of how do you ship, like air shipping, sea shipping, or how do you do your shipping?
No, DHL is our logistic partner. Okay. So whatever is the product price, suppose product price is X, it's based on where the buyer's address is. Then DHL calculates, and that's how the shipping cost is calculated.
Okay.
Yeah, it's auto calculation based on the dimensions of the product, the weight of the product, and the address of the buyer. If they're based in Australia, they're based in Nepal or Sri Lanka. And within India also, we expect a lot of B2C happening, because it's festive season. It's Diwali season and Dasara season in October, November. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of sales on all this ethnic decor items, your saris, your festive stuff. I mean, it's a very sentimental and emotional moment during festive season for the Asian audiences. Due to pandemic, it is a bit, the sentiments are a little low. But whenever any festive season is there, people again get on the high. And I think slowly people are getting into the new normal and planning for more businesses, because, I mean, I think 2020 is just wiped out, right?
Yeah. Claire is asking, is there any vetting process before manufacturers and artisans are granted access to this exhibition?
There is not a strict vetting process, but we would really like the authentic artisans and manufacturers to participate, rather than, just a trading house. But I mean, strictly, there's no vetting process. We do curate or maybe advise them. Suppose, like, we have this question, I sell 5 different items. So what is my best item to participate in this exhibition? So we just give our expert opinions. We have few panels on the expert side. So that's how. So it's not a vetting process, it's just a curating process.
I guess Claire's question is from the point of view of a user, or maybe a B2B buyer. How confident can they be that the companies that are on the website are like vetted and genuine, export focused?
Yeah, okay. So the answer would be like the Federation of Indian Exporters Organization, which is a government apex commerce body called FIO in India. They are one of they are our nodal agency in India. So most of the exhibitors are vetted through them. They are their members. So there is a credibility there. And it is from 2 different other agencies as well. So these are credible. So, and we'll make sure that, your point is very good, that, the sellers have to be genuine, because once the buyer pays the amount, the product has to be shipped properly. So that entire process of the supply chain should be taken care of, because it's not, it is our, a commitment that once you do an exhibition online, the processes are a lot. It's not just easy to connect them, but to see end to end that everything goes well.
Right. And so the products are actually shipped by the suppliers in India, right? So
Yes.
you don't hold any stock as such. You just
No.
the transaction is between the buyer and supplier.
Yes, the transaction is between the buyer and supplier, but we are at a point where we will check with the supplier that the goods are shipped to the buyer. But we don't have a warehouse that we park the goods and we supply to the buyer.
Would a lot of your artisans be sort of used to doing like larger, say if somebody wanted to order, 500 or 800 of one product, is that still sort of something, or are they much smaller, just groups of people that would be able to cope with a large volume?
Not really. I mean, not really. We're not just looking at large volumes. Any volumes is fine. In fact, I mean, I would say that 90% of the exhibitors right now, these are small, micro, small, medium entrepreneurs.
Okay, great. That sounds great. So October 29th to November 7th, those are the dates. NamasteBharat.world. That's the website, guys. Check it out for sure. Very cool product.
And I am so excited, Meghla, Margaret, and Kevin, because yesterday we had a session. We keep doing this coaching sessions with the exhibitors where they have got tons of questions. So we had our supporting partners from Australia and Dubai. And many of them, they're into health and wellness and Ayurveda and organic soaps and bags and handmade products. They have got, they just want to go to the market, to international markets. So there are so many queries. So I think Virtual India Sourcing Show and Namaste Bharat collaboration is at the right time. And it's a great opportunity, I feel, where we can do lots of things. I mean, every day is a great learning for me because I'm learning every day.
You never stop learning, Penina. You never stop learning.
Yeah.
No matter how old, yeah.
Till we grow old, yeah.
But even then, you're still learning something.
Thank you, Meghla, for giving me an opportunity to come on your platform and speak about Namaste Bharat.
No, very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah, most welcome, Purnima, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And Namaste Bharat.
Okay.
Namaste.
Take care. Bye.
That sounds interesting. It'd be nice to look at those products. That'd be great.
Yeah,
that's an interesting concept. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't think there are too many platforms on which you can actually buy products directly from India. I mean, globally, especially if you're overseas. So I think this is quite interesting. And
could be dangerous.
Yeah, they used
be dangerous for me. I don't know whether I should go on. Because when I was walking around the Delhi Fair, I wanted to buy one of everything we went past, but you couldn't. So this could be a problem.
You got a website, mate.
Yeah, but you have to hide your credit card. Okay, awesome. So now we're coming to the good part of the show, the best part of the show. Let's give away some prizes. Yay. So first of all, I just want to reflect a bit on the last 6 months, Kevin, Mark. And, we started this on a whim in April. And I didn't have a plan. The three of us, actually, we didn't have a plan as such to continue this on a monthly basis. But to do a regular show, but it's just happened organically, right? What do you guys think?
Pretty much. I mean, the plan was just to sort of keep in touch and try and keep in touch with India sourcing people, and to sort of a lot of people were in our network were sort of feeling a little bit sort of left out of things, and some people were saying, "How am I going to find any products for the coming seasons?" And so, when we sort of started putting 2 and 2 together, it wasn't hard to put VISS together, was it?
Yeah, no, and I think it's given a lot of people who, wouldn't have been able to, because we can't take, 5,300 people. How many members have we got? We can't take them all to Delhi on the one trip. So it's giving those people that aren't able to get on the next trip,
it's very close to
and want to come again, because to me, once they see some of these products, they're going to want to go and look at the rest of them.
Yeah.
So here we go, Trish. Some of the best plans happen
that's
organically.
correct. That's right. That's right. And I always think what's meant to happen happens, and for us, it's happened. It just happened, and like we've got great people around us. I mean, there's people, in your entourage, Megla, and you've introduced us to people. We've introduced you to people, and it's a great network of people that we know between us all, and it just keeps getting bigger every day, doesn't it?
It does.
Absolutely. And both of you do so much work for this, up front. I must say that all the companies that you discover and, the vetting that you do, I mean, it's just truly amazing. Yeah.
But it's
a lot
fun.
of work that goes into it.
But it's fun for us to do this as well.
Yeah.
And
I'm a bit of a shopper.
I mean, if people see, sometimes we just let you go, Megla, and because we've already sort of interviewed the people and we know their story, but you're uncovering things that you know what I mean. So for us, sometimes we're sitting back, we know the story already. You know what I mean? Because we've spoken to maybe a few times more than you have so far, and sometimes it's your first time speaking to those people, and I can sometimes see the real pleasant surprise in your face when they start opening up and talking to us about this story, the backstory, and I've seen your face just light up sometimes and go, wow, where do these people come from? It's fantastic. And I'm sure the audience do as well, because they must go, wow, where do these people do you find? And it's like Cherie this morning. What a great company, I mean, the story, the family, how, her dad was started off and he was just in the village, and now they've got a big factory that, the family are sort of involved, and wow.
Are we going to stay in India for a couple of years, Kev?
I think so. It'd be good, right? I wouldn't mind.
So someone's saying, absolutely. As a new member, I'm just blown away with the information and content
Come
here.
on, tell us your name, new member. Come on, we need to see your name.
Yeah, we need to see your name. You need to go to streamyard.com/Facebook, and then you'll be able to show us your name. Thanks for these wonderful shows, Facebook user.
Pleasure.
Okay, so let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to invite the sponsors of these gifts one by one, and they're going to be telling you about their company a little bit and also what their offer is or their gift. And then we're going to choose a lucky winner for each of these prizes live. So first of all, let me invite Verity Sewell, who's been patiently waiting backstage. Hi, Verity. How are you?
Hi, Verity.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? Hope you haven't been waiting too long.
No, I've been watching what's been going on. It's really interesting to hear what's happening in the world of, India sourcing and all of that. So no, it's been really good to just sit back and listen. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to see you again, Verity.
Yeah. So it is always nice to jump on a call, and I'm sure there's people listening to this that have maybe heard of me or seen me around the traps before. So yeah, it's always great to.
Do you want to give people a little bit of a background on you?
Yeah, sure. So I've been dealing with Amazon specifically for quite a long time, since about 2012. So I started back in the day where it was quite a new thing. And I traveled to America and I listened to lots of conferences. I've done all that, and I've been there where everyone else has been and started. So I literally had no idea when I started. But yeah, so since then I have sold myself and did really well. I sold into specifically UK and Europe after launching in America. So that was something a little bit different, had its challenges, but also some good opportunities there. And then from there, I ended up running a team in an agency, and I was specifically coaching and helping product brands, so established product brands, get set up and selling around the world. So I had a lot of experience talking to people about their businesses, what works, what doesn't work, all those sorts of things, and yeah, finding strategies really to move them forward. So that's kind of been my niche thing. And then now I've kind of gone on my own a little bit. So that's where I'm at the moment. So been talking to people about coaching and things like that. So that's kind of me in a nutshell.
That's great.
There's a lot more to it.
That way.
Like when you say, I've been doing Amazon since 2012, and you go, wow, we thought Amazon only sold books in 2003. We hadn't even heard of Amazon.
Seen huge changes. I mean, I remember when it was, you could just put anything up and it sold, you know. And people saw huge success, and it's definitely come a long way. And people, you know, around the world know a lot more about Amazon, you know, seen Australia launch, things like that. And it's a much harder market now to, you can't just slap something up and think that it's going to work. So it's been a lot about strategy and making that work and being a lot smarter about what you do. And so that's kind of what I've definitely been able to help people with, is to, you know, work out what would be the best strategy, because everyone's got a story behind their products and brands, how they got started. And I think that's really important to find out what that story is before, you know, you can help them go forward. So, yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to in the last 12, you know, years.
That's great, Verity. Fantastic.
We have to do a full webinar with Verity soon.
Yeah,
I'd love to. I would love to. I've always got lots of things happening. Like I'm looking at some, you know, I know that for a lot of people that have dealt with images is a really hard thing on Amazon, and that visual content is a really costly thing. So I'm actually building out at the moment like a templated system that people can download and drop and drag images to create for Amazon that doesn't cost them a small fortune, but is a really simple way to get people to understand what needs to happen on the platform and get them to definitely win sales. Because what I've learned really has been that if you have good keywords and all that, you'll get found. But if your images are poor, you will not sell anything. So I'm trying to sort of bridge that gap for people. So I'd definitely love to jump on another webinar and talk a bit more about that. And yeah, some strategies behind all of that.
excellent.
Right. So what's your offer? Sorry, Kevin, go ahead.
No, go on, Magla. What's sorry, I believe you've got a special offer for the audience today.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is coaching is really been my thing for a long time now. So I'm happy to open up that opportunity to people if they want to talk to me. And coaching is what I've found has been a really wide range of things, and there's lots of needs. And so rather than trying to box it into something really small and say, you know, this is the specific thing that I coach on, I tend to say I talk about Amazon in general. I've seen it all. So what I'm going to do is I've got an opportunity for 2 people to jump onto a free coaching call for half an hour. So if anyone's interested in that, jump in straight away. And I think, yeah, whoever makes that call first will get the opportunity. And if anyone else misses out, then just, you know, message me and I can link you up with the details about doing some coaching one-on-one, because I think it's important for a lot of people to talk one-on-one about their business rather than listening to people in general. It can be really daunting to be listening to so many opinions, and you think if someone could just sit down with me and look at my Amazon business, that would be really helpful. I know back in the day that really helped me when I had people do that for me. And so I know the importance of moving people forward by doing that. So if anyone's interested, jump in straight away. And if you miss out on that offer, then please put your name down anyway, and I'll get in contact about how we can work out some coaching with you.
Fantastic.
Okay, so let's do the first one.
I want to do this spin.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Great. This is great.
First lucky winner is, okay, I'm going to start spinning the wheel. And here we go. And the winner is...
Wow, it spins. It really spins, folks.
Come on. Rikita Gire. Woohoo!
Wow, well done. Fantastic.
Congratulations, Rikita. So you've won a 30-minute coaching call from Verity. And we're going to do this one more time because we've got 2 winners or 2 coaching calls that Verity is giving away. So I'm going to remove Rikita from the drawing now. And let's do this one more time. Let's see who's going to win it. And the winner is suspense. Cherry. Cherry married.
Well, that was a close one. That was a close one, wasn't it?
Well done, Cherry.
That's right.
I'm really excited. That's fantastic. I'm really
Yes,
looking
absolutely.
to
This is so cool. Lois is saying
Being
this is
on our Wheel of Fortune.
I know. I want to keep doing it.
Okay, awesome. So, Cherry and Rikita, if you are here, just post in the comments. Let us know if you're here. If not, then we're going to reach out to you separately and we'll connect you to Verity for the free 30-minute coaching call. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you so much, Verity, for your time today. And we will definitely be in touch and we'll get you on a full webinar soon.
Sounds fantastic. Thanks so much for having me. I hope everyone has a wonderful day wherever you might be.
Thanks a bunch,
Thanks,
Verity.
Verity.
Thanks so much.
Okay,
Bye.
good to see you again. Bye.
Awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the next sponsor of our guest. We have Hanoz. Hello, Hanoz. Are you muted?
Hello. Hello. How are you?
You're
He's
muted.
muted.
Hey,
He's not
I'm
now.
here.
Hello, Anoz.
Hi, Megla, Margaret, Kevin. Hello to everyone.
Hello, how you going? Now,
How are you?
Doing good.
Did you watch the last
Everything's
draw,
good.
all our
Everything's
excitement?
okay. I did. Yeah.
Bit exciting?
I was excited. Maybe I was excited. Maybe I should get a prize.
Did you enter in the draw? You've got to enter in the draw to win.
Yeah, I didn't see your gift. Didn't see your gift there, Anoz.
So sorry, someone's asking for Verity's contact information. I should have displayed this earlier, but this is Verity's email address in case anyone wants to reach out, sellingjoy90@gmail.com.
Verity is in Australia, just so people know, in Western Australia. So the time zone would be same as Singapore.
She's in Perth. She's in Perth.
Yeah. So now, Hanoz, do you want to tell everyone a little bit about your company and what you offer?
Sure. All right. Thanks for having us, first of all. And I believe it's been a fantastic VISS show so far, with so much information going on the group. Coming to us, so I present our company, Subsource. So what we basically do is we are a full service sourcing company. We basically help private label resellers basically source products from India, from the ground, and assess them throughout the entire process from the very start, from engaging with the factories, having those samples made, having them dispatched, having inspections done, basically handle the end-to-end process of the requirements. We basically specialize in eco-friendly products. We specialize in wooden products, and we specialize mainly in textile products, mainly organics. So in a nutshell, we basically cover most of the products end to end.
Okie dokie. Now, what is your giveaway? Drum roll. We're going to do a big drum roll for Hanoz. What are you giving away? Come on.
So when it comes to sourcing from India, there are always a lot of questions and a lot of queries which people have about how to go about things. So what we are going to do for all our lovely members is give away consulting sessions. So we'll have consulting sessions with myself or with Kumud or with Gunjan based on the requirement from whoever the winner is and what their questions would be. So maybe you have some questions about how to go about sourcing from India, or maybe you have questions about how to converse with a factory in India in case you're dealing with them directly. So we'll be able to assist you with a one-on-one session with our team here.
That's great. That's a great prize. Yeah. So if someone sort of wins, that's really good because they can, sort of talk to the guys on the ground and get a really good view of the real world and how it happens from that side of the fence.
Absolutely
awesome.
Correct.
Absolutely. It's great, mate.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's see who's going to win 2 sourcing consultation calls from Subsource. Are you guys ready? Let's spin the wheel. Spin, spinning.
Put your foot on it now, Meg. Let's stop.
And Rajat Mehta.
Yay!
Congratulations to Rajat.
So, congratulations, Rajat. So, yeah, we will put you in touch with Hanos later. So let's see who's the second winner. Can you guys hear it spinning as well?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's great.
Cool, right? Yeah.
That's great. There you go. It's a big long name.
Sharon Robbins. Sharon Robbins, congratulations. If you're here, Sharon, let us know in the comments. Just post a hello or post a GIF or post something in the comments. Let us know if you're here.
Fantastic. That's great.
Well done. Thank you, Anas. That was
Awesome.
excellent. That's excellent.
So Trish
Most
said,
welcome, Kevin. Thank you.
There you go.
it's so wonderful
Kumud.
to deal with. Yeah, Kumud is amazing. In fact, Kumud and Hanos were both on the boot camp that Tim and I recently did, and some people were asking about wooden products. I just invited Kumud. Fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to display Hanos' email address once more. So that is their email address, info@subsource.com, and they're of course in the Facebook group as well. So you can definitely reach out to them. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Hanos, for joining us, and we will see you
Most
around.
welcome. Most welcome.
Okay, nice to see you
everybody.
again, Anas. Take care.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so for the next one, it is let's see, what do we have next? Margaret, it's your offer. It's you. What are you offering, Margaret?
Well, I suppose I'm going to give away a couple of 2 30-minute sessions also, and it can be ask me anything that you want to know about Amazon. So if you're new, you want to know how to start, if you're further down the track, some questions you've got that I can
excuse me, Margaret. Excuse me. Can you just give me a bit of your background, please, before you give me a
my
prize?
background.
Yes.
Everyone knows my background on here by now. They've heard enough about me. No, I suppose Amazon-wise, I've been sourcing on here. It's 2017. We started, Kevin, my partner down there, we started sourcing and did a little bit from China and found that wasn't too great. And
South Korea.
Yes, from Korea. Stumbled across our Indian supplier in Hong Kong on our way to Canton. Lost interest in Canton by we got there because we'd found our products. And the rest is history. We've been dealing with them now for, well, over 3 years, 3.5 years nearly.
And we've been sourcing from India ever since.
Yeah, and we're not going to change. And just had lots of great experience, learnt lots of things, made quite a few mistakes, I'll admit. And I'm just getting tighter and tighter. And my whole key word is now profit.
Mark, you missed one thing, guys. Remember that lady from Singapore? I think her name is Megla.
The lady we yes, we did. We met Megla over 2 years ago nearly now, and the rest is history. We went on the sourcing trip and had the best holiday of our life, and are going back every time it's on as soon as it can happen. Just COVID, go away.
Exactly. And the best thing about Margaret is that she gives really no nonsense kind of coaching. She won't tell you to go do chatbots or fancy things. She'll just say, hey, show me the money, this is not a good product. She's very straightforward and she's very to the point and direct, even if you don't like she'll tell you things you don't want to hear, basically.
You might like it.
if I could add to that, I've been in a couple of businesses with Mark, and it's been profit driven, always been profit driven, and nothing else matters. It's the profit that you get derived from that business makes you wealth. And I see some people go into a business and they're not even making any profits or enough profit to go forward. And I've seen or heard or in some comments throughout different Facebook pages we've been in, and some people spend a lot of money but hardly make any profit. What's the point? And Marg she will tell people straight out, if you're not making profit, don't even go there. And
There's no point.
what's the point? And you're not going to get up out of bed to make nothing.
Yeah, no,
Exactly. I mean, why are we doing Amazon, right?
And people say to me, "What's the risk? What's the risk with Amazon?" Well, it is a risky business, but it's even more risky if you're not making any profit.
And I think
Exactly.
it's more
We're just
risky in
making-
retail.
Definitely.
Amazon, compared to retail, I would say Amazon, it's not easier, but retail is a lot harder. I mean, I can go to the beach with my laptop for 2 weeks and I can still make money every day. If I've got a retail shop, I wouldn't want to do that and leave it with other people. There's so many things.
Anyway, that's
let's go on. Let's give away. Let's spin this wheel again.
That's my rant for today, Mark.
There you go. There's Trish.
I thought I had a winner, but the keywords didn't stack up, so she saved me a lot of money. Absolutely. Love the honesty. You guys are wonderful. Can't wait to travel to open up again. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kevin, I hear a bus coming your way. No pressure from Kevin. Don't we do Amazon to help Jeff keep growing as well?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that's what
many.
some people are doing, right? I mean, they're making like millions of dollars, but hardly any profit, which is very disheartening.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the spinny wheel again, and let's see who's the
Hey, here we go again.
Let's go.
What do you, yeah.
And the winner is Charlotte Ellis Connor. Hey, congratulations, Charlotte.
Well done, Charlotte. Congratulations.
Congratulations. If you're here, if you're watching, post a comment. Let us know that you're here. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see who's going to be the second lucky winner to have an Ask Me Anything session with Margaret. And, Monica just missed it. Fatiha just missed it. And Jordan
Gaza. Well done, Jordan.
Congratulations, Jordan. Congratulations. And guys, don't be disheartened because there are more prizes and you're also going to be in the running for tomorrow. So we're going to keep the list for tomorrow as well. So you still have a chance. And we've got over 30 prizes. So don't worry. I'm sure most of you are going to win something or the other.
Do you want to just tell people how they get in the draw? I think some people haven't caught on to why they're not. I've noticed a couple of comments. I didn't see my name.
So what you need to do is go into the India Sourcing Facebook group, and there is a post over there with lots of GIFs and comments. So what you need to do is just comment with a GIF or an emoji on that post to be part of the list for the lucky draw. So what I'll do is, let's see, Margaret, let me just see if there are any questions here about that. It seems we have to join StreamYard again as our names are not coming up on the big screen. No, Lois, you don't have to join StreamYard because this list is not from StreamYard. So if you posted recently, then your names are probably not here. But they'll be in tomorrow then because
Lois was in because I seen Lois's name in the comments. Remember?
Oh yeah, she's here. I see her name
there.
Here. Yeah, she's here. She's here. Lois, you're here. Let me quickly show you. There. Do you see your name there, Lois? You're there. You still have a chance.
Yeah. But Lois, you can always ring Margaret up. She'll talk to you for the free 20 minutes anyway.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the next set of prizes. And we've got one of our favorite suppliers waiting backstage, Anant Kumar. Hello, Anant.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Margaret. How are you?
Anant.
How are you?
Hello.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Anant's a great friend of ours. He's been so good to us. We had a wonderful time with him when we were in India as well. And so do you want to tell us all a little bit about your company for those who don't know?
Yeah, I'm representing my company, Creations of India. And we are basically manufacturing and exporting all kinds of handbags, fashion bags, promotion bags, canvas made from canvas, leather, polyester, and cotton. And we also do kind of fashion jewelry and macrame products. We include macrame wall hangings, dream catchers, and other kind of bags we do in macrame.
Very good. Yeah, no, and some of your jewellery is beautiful. I think actually you were on our very first show back in April, weren't you? I think you were on the first show.
I
So
started
if
with the first show.
to have a look at the products, if they go back and have a look at the very first show we did, you'll see some of Anand's beautiful products. So, yeah, so now what's your offer? What are you offering today to the lucky winners?
I'm offering these dream catchers.
Oh, wow. They're gorgeous. Very nice.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So are they made from
lovely.
macrame or no?
Yeah.
No.
And they're handmade too, aren't they, Anand? They're handmade.
Yes, they are absolutely handmade. They're made from hand. Hope you can see now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're lovely.
Very nice.
So I'm offering these two products.
Yeah, no,
Okay, awesome. That's beautiful. So
I think Megla would like them.
I would love it. Yeah, and I thought they'd be smaller, but they're pretty big, right?
They are pretty. This one is small because when we are packing it, it will be becoming a little small.
All right.
And this one is bigger. Yeah.
Can you show it in front of the camera? Yeah.
No.
Beautiful.
But yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So just to be clear, everyone.
Made from two rings.
Okay, awesome. So whoever wins this, we're going to cover the shipping and everything for the product to be sent to you. So all you need to do is give us your address, and wherever you are in the world, we will be sending this over to you. So don't worry about that. Marketing, Anand. Pam, you're already on the list. Yes, you have added a GIF and you're on the list. I saw your name there. So you're still in the running. Sorry, I'm not talking about the winners. I'm talking about Facebook users' names coming up. Yes, I'm sure your name will come up soon, Lois. We've got tons of prizes to go. Let's spin the wheel for 2 dream catchers from Creations of India, and let's see who the winners are going to be.
Okay,
let's go.
The first wheel we spin for this big one.
Okay, the big one. Big one goes to Norman. Just missed it, or is it Norman? Romy. Norman just missed it.
That was on the line. That was on the line, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was a line, yeah.
Romy.
Romy, but it was, I guess, closer to.
It was, isn't it?
Well, the machine makes the rule. You see, we don't have to spin again. If we were Tony Barber in Australia, there was a guy called Tony Barber who used to do this Wheel of Fortune.
Spin the wheel.
The liner, he had to spin it again.
Well, the computer is doing it, so it's not us.
Yeah, the computer's the boss.
Okay, so let's go one more time. So this is for the second.
This is for the second one.
Yeah.
And the winner is Andrew just missed it.
Whoa.
Gail
Waldo.
Congratulations.
Well done, Gail.
Well, if you're here watching, Gail, post a comment. Let us know if you are here, and just say a hi or something. Okay, cool. So we've got those winners. And now for the final prize, for the final set of prizes for today. So these are going to be India sourcing trip cotton canvas backpacks that are beautiful. And Anand actually made these backpacks for us for the previous sourcing trip. Okay, he's showing them. Let's see. Anand, let's take a look at the backpacks. Yes, they're beautiful. They're made from, Anand, why don't you tell us about them? What materials, and tell us about the jacquard fabric as well.
These bags, these are made from cotton canvas and the jacquard fabric. The jacquard fabric is this white and black fabric, which is made on hand loom. It is made by hand on a loom. The ladies made by hand these kind of fabrics, and all the designs, this is all the thread work. The cotton white and black threads. We are just twisting the threads on the loom so that this design comes up.
Right. So that's the beauty of jacquard fabric, that the pattern is woven into the fabric. It's not printed or anything. The pattern is woven into the fabric. Yeah. So it's very durable, and it has a very unique kind of look. So you'll definitely really like it. And This is a laptop bag. It's very, very spacious. And there's a front pocket and a back pocket, and very durable as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kevin can vouch for how much it carries because he carried Meglas around when we were doing the live and he couldn't believe how much she had in there.
That's right, yeah.
Weighed a ton.
Yes, I put my laptop and water bottle and pen, everything in there. Yeah, it carries a lot. Okay, awesome. So we're giving away not one, not two, not three, but 5. We're giving away 5 of these backpacks today, right now. And again, you don't have to pay for shipping, nothing. Wherever you are in the world, we're going to ship these backpacks to you. So let's see who is going to be winning these backpacks. So let me just quickly type this in. So 5 IST backpacks. IST stands for India Sourcing Trip. So let's see who's the lucky winner for 5 IST backpacks. And let's do the first one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Here goes number 1. So the first winner for India Sourcing Trip backpack is Betty. Just missed it. Ingrid missed it.
Oh.
Irene Fong. Congratulations.
Well done, Irene.
Okay, awesome. Let's go for number 2. Second one is Norman missed it again. Jackie, you just missed it.
Oh.
So close. Pangjida. Wow, congratulations. I think he's based in Singapore.
Oh, you'd be able to drop it round.
I think we'll drop it down. Well done, man.
Okay, number 3, the third India Sourcing Trip backpack is going to, let's see. Ooh, Simone, you missed it. Claire just missed it.
Shirley Hodgkin. Wow.
Congratulations, Shirley. But if you are here, Shirley, or any of the winners, post in the comments. Let us know that you're here. Okay, what was this? Number 3, guys, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, number 4. Let's do number 4. Who's going to win the 4th one? And it is Lois. You missed it.
Adrian.
Good. Adrian. Congratulations, Adrian.
Oh, Shirley's there.
Shirley's there. Awesome. Okay, the last one, the last IST backpack is going to William F. Welch. Congratulations. Congratulations, William.
Well done, William.
There we go.
Wow.
That is great.
Ooh, that is awesome. So,
5 bags, just like that, out the door.
there's Shirley. Shirley, congratulations.
Yay! Shirley's happy. She won a bag.
Very good. Lovely.
Bobby Rogers, Kevin on the wheel. Oh, yeah.
On the wheel.
I'm saying it's like a carnival.
Carnival.
Yes, absolutely.
They do this every month now. They become a feature every month.
Yeah. Well, Anand, thank you so much for first of all, sponsoring the Dream Catchers, and also for making those 5 bags real quickly. So we just talked about it last week, and then luckily you found the fabric and you made them in the last 2 days. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
That's how good your suppliers are, people. See what they can do for you.
Yeah.
Exactly. VISS suppliers are awesome. So in case anyone's interested to source products from Anand, here's his email address, creationsofindia@gmail.com. Definitely reach out to him. He's a pleasure to work with.
And Anand, you can go home and have some sleep now after being up all night making them bags.
Yeah.
It's his factory workers that did all the hard work.
Yeah. As always, great to see you, Anand.
Same here. Bye.
One of them.
Thanks a lot.
Take care. Right,
Wow, that was awesome.
So every month we're going to have a new feature called Wheel of India.
He's going to give away all the prizes. We're going to have to get sponsors to give away prizes too.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you could do that.
I'm Megla, yeah, another job. Now look at Kevin, I don't like the look Megla's giving you there.
In your spare time, ladies.
If I delegate that to you, Kev, I'd be quiet.
Yeah, I better shut up.
That was an awesome show. And we have even more prizes tomorrow. So today, in fact, like not even half the people have come on today. So tomorrow, one of the really cool prizes that we have tomorrow is, do you remember Cocoa Tuft? The Coir, what was that? Floor mat, yeah. Coir.
Floor mat.
Arjun, yes.
Yeah.
So they are giving away 5. They're giving away 5 customized mats. And basically, you can print anything on them, whatever you want, whatever text you want. You can have it printed on the mats,
Gorgeous.
and it's
you
totally
can have
customized.
diamantes on your doormat.
Yeah,
they're not boring like on sort of Cocoa Tuft. They're gorgeous stuff.
Yeah, and then we also have a discount on Aaron's photography services. We have discounts on a QC service or inspection service from Umesh. We have discounts from Samiksha from Sea Air.
Hey, we're going to see Samiksha.
Exactly. I think it's $75 or something. It's a huge discount coupon. And then Josh is giving away some sourcing consultation calls. Rajat is giving away sourcing consultation calls. Kashif, one of the suppliers, is giving away hand embroidered ornaments. And then finally, the grand prize is 3 months access to PPC Ninja by Ritu. So that's going to be super awesome.
Yeah, for the Q4. That's a great prize from PPC Ninja for someone, for the Q4 and with her guidance. Fantastic prize.
Yeah. So guys, if you haven't posted or if you haven't commented on the post in the India Sourcing Facebook group, you need to do that now. So all of the people who've already commented, if you haven't won anything, you're still in the running. Your name will still be included in the list, but you need to go and comment on the post now if you haven't done so. Margaret is saying, I really wanted one of those. You're still in the running, Margaret.
Megla, just tell everybody to vote for the seller poll too.
Yes, vote for Megla.
Vote for VISS.
Because we want to see Megla. We want to see Megla number 1 this year.
But more importantly, vote for VISS because we are at number 2.
Yeah, but we'd like to see you. You've done a lot of work this year. You deserve a pat on the back this year.
You deserve something.
Thank you.
Please vote for 4. I think Megla's in about 4 things, aren't you? You're running in about 4 different categories.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So the first one, which is contribution, and then events. I think if everybody over here can just vote for events, vote for VISS under conference and events. We're at number 2 right now. We could win that one. And then Facebook group, the India Sourcing Facebook group. I think we're at number 7 or 8. So that if you could vote there as well, that'd be great. And then what are the other categories? Do you remember, Mark?
No, I can't. I know you're in 4. I can't remember what the 4th one is.
I think, did you say Facebook?
Yeah.
The other one was for...
Facebook group, events.
No, podcast.
Podcasts, yeah.
No, we're not podcast.
You're not podcast?
No. Asian seller.
Asian. Oh, yes. Asian seller is, yeah. Yeah. But there's one more category.
Yeah, the best contributor.
Yeah, contributor. And that. Contributor, event, podcast, and come on. What's one more?
When they go into seller poll, all they have to do is just look for everything Megla and then just tick everything Megla.
Everything Megla.
Just click.
We don't offer a course. We don't do consultations and all of that.
Send Danny an email.
That's awesome. That was good.
So we'll do. Thank you, Petty.
Oh, thank
Mark,
you.
great show always. Mark, I didn't see your name.
Mark.
I didn't see your name on the list of for the lucky draw. You need to go back into the Facebook group and post a GIF or an emoji.
He's going to surprise us for tomorrow. He'll probably win all the prizes.
Great interest, interesting suppliers. Thank you. Yeah, you're most welcome.
Absolutely.
do we return to this Facebook? No, Pam, there will be another Facebook URL that I will send out by email, or you can just come into the Facebook group or go to the India Sourcing Trip Facebook page to watch tomorrow's show. But it'll be at the same time.
Okay, and we've done not too bad. It's only 3 o'clock. We're pretty early today.
Well, it is a Friday, and people, you know, have got other things to do. I mean, not like us. I mean, you know, they've got
Americans
jobs
have got to get
do.
to bed.
They've got jobs to do. They've got Amazon to run. They've got suppliers to talk to. They've got, you know, things to do on a Friday. But Saturday, we'll have more people tomorrow.
No,
Yeah.
we'll be late, do you reckon, tomorrow, Kev?
Yeah, and Saturday's always sort of busier than Friday.
Okay. Pam,
No
you
problem,
went to the
Pam. You're welcome.
today and had trouble. Oh, really? What trouble did you have? There is a glitch in Facebook, and sometimes the link doesn't work properly. But if you try to just refresh the page a couple of times, you should be able to see the live in the Facebook group. Yeah, but sometimes the link just doesn't work. You know, the link that I sent out in the email, it doesn't work for some reason. So much to do in the lockdown.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, Facebook user.
Yeah, I'm in Orlando. Yeah, 1 a.m.
1 a.m. in Orlando. Wow. Good night, Orlando.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Yeah, good morning, not good night.
Breakfast time. Always
fantastic. Yeah, good to see your contribution always too, Mark.
It said coming soon, but didn't. Oh, that's surprising.
Oh, no.
Really? Yeah, in that case, Pam, you know what you can do is just refresh the page and see if there's another post with the live video. Because I think what's happening nowadays is when I schedule a live video, then there's one post being created, but then the live is actually on a separate post for some reason. And this is a glitch in Facebook. They're still fixing it. But yeah, just try to refresh the page and see if there's another post where the live is happening.
Because we've nearly been and went.
Yes, exactly. Thanks, this team. Brilliant as
Thanks,
always.
Trish. Thanks, Trisha.
So much. Okay, guys. So with that, we come to the end of this show, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, sleep well, everyone. Sleep well, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a good day.